Okay, so I'm going to be doing a video today on how I do my afro. And first of all, I'm going to be using this large tooth comb. And my hair is pretty damp right now, so I'm just going to comb it out first. So then that way, everything's detangled. Because when you do the later steps, you don't want your hair to be so natted up that when you comb it, you kind of mess up the style. Well, you'll see what I'm talking about later. So, probably going to fast forward this part. It's going to take a while. Now, I know I'm probably a little bit rough with my hair, but this is just me trying to do it a little bit faster than usual for YouTube. So I don't want you guys to have to wait too long for me. Okay. For me personally, there are different textures on my hair, on my head. This part is actually a lot softer than maybe this part or the very back. So I'll take that into consideration. And I actually wash my hair with Aussie shampoo. It's that big purple container with the little pump at the top. It's really cheap, maybe $5 from Walmart. And I personally don't care what shampoo I use, and I don't use any conditioner. But every once in a while, my hair gets a little dry, so I use some of this product right here. Olive oil organic root stimulator. I'm kind of new to using this, so I'm not really sure how great it works. So rub that in between my hands and put that through my hair. Looks kind of nasty right now, but that's okay. So I'm going to work that into the hair. Including the back. And the next step we're going to do is part our hair into 4 sections. And so I start off by parting the front. So parting it straight down the middle like this. And then, after that, I take my comb and I part these 2 little areas down the middle. It's a little bit hard to... And now that we have our 4 parts, we're going to take a regular rubber band, like this, and we're going to rubber band that to keep that section separate. And then we're going to take another rubber band here to get this top part separate. And you don't really have to do this neatly. I just like to make sure that everything gets stretched. So basically, we're going to stretch the hair out, which is why we're doing this, so that we can have a really big afro instead of a shrunken afro. And then we're going to go over here to the side and do the same thing. And like I said, it really doesn't have to be equal or anything, just as long as you have it in the 4 sections. And then just made a little mistake over here, but that's okay. And then I'm putting the rubber band on our last section. And it's going to look something like this. It's going to look a little crazy, but okay. I don't know if you can, not really sure if you could see that, but that's how it's going to look. So then I go to the individual little ponytails. And your hair should be mostly combed out at this stage, but we're going to comb it again just to make sure. Let me back up a little bit. So again, let me back up some more. I've been natural for about 2.5 or 3 years now. So we're going to comb out all these sections. And then comb out the back, of course. Okay. And then we're going to take more rubber bands like this, and you're going to start off, first of all, make sure this is tight. Taking the rubber band, and you're going to twist the rubber band down the length of the hair. And when you get to the end, you don't want to twist up the very end, because when you take the rubber band off, it's going to rip your hair out. So you want to leave a little bit at the end like that. And then you're going to go and do it here. And again, it's nothing fancy, just as long as you get it going down the length of your hair. And I'm using probably about 2 rubber bands each pigtail, so you kind of get an idea that you don't really need that much. And then kind of double the rubber band over when you get towards the end. And now just the back part. So. I'm going to actually need some more rubber bands, so I'll be right back. I think I actually might have some in here. Okay. So after this is complete, the hair is still pretty wet at this point, so you're going to want it to dry at least 6 or 7 hours. Anything less than that, it's still going to be almost completely wet, which means that it's not really going to kind of be a waste of time, the time you took on it. And I just take a regular scarf like this, and I'm going to wrap it around my head